Welcome to another episode of Culture Capital, where we take a deep dive into all things trends, algorithm, businesses, and the creator economy at large. In today's episode, we are dissecting all things luxury, and we're talking from the LV's $160 lipstick, Aloe's $3,000 bag, and the Nigerian designers, 1.5 million naira boo-boo. Where are we at and what exactly are we doing? Are these luxuries? Are these recession indicators? Are these economical symbols? What is it exactly? Let's talk about it. Every Nigerian consumer at this point is tired of the word luxury. Every blessed thing that we do is luxury right now. And then people are saying, oh, the Ashake dress that is a boo-boo from Ankara is also luxury and you're selling it for 500 and something K. Who exactly is your target audience? And when you read the comment sections of these things and when people are making commentaries about it on social media, and I'm just like, this is really just funny because it's also a case where these things are happening globally, right? And then there's a context about it in luxury where people indulge in smaller things. And with Louis Vuitton expanding into beauty, first of all, using Pat McGrath was a different move entirely. Because one thing, first of all, anything luxury is not inclusive. And then you can't commit to beauty and not be inclusive at that point in time. And then Pat McGrath is literally like the first person or the best person they would use. And you know why? She's a black woman, but has almost a symbol of luxury when we talk about it, because she is a makeup artist at its finest. She is a runway artist at its finest. She is high fashion makeup at its finest. So I kind of understand why Pat McGrath was the one who spearheaded this. A lot of people are saying, oh, you know what, agreed, this is good for you, but then what does it do for the culture, the black culture as it is? And I get where that is coming from. I don't want to say too much about that, but I'm sure I'll come back to it because I want to see where this goes a year from now. And funny enough, Aloe, an athleisure brand, literally came out with a bag of $3,000 and everybody's like, what? Like, what exactly? You are giving us leggings and gym wear. Like, where did the $3,000 bag come from? And when I first got hold of this, actually it was on Toby Hamilton's story that I found it. And I was like, what's happening? I know, is it Aloe or Elo? Maybe it's my Nigerian factor that I'm using to describe it, but you get what I'm saying and you understand the brand. We'll put it somewhere here. And I wanted to just understand where this came from. So in terms of the athleisure brand, like, there's competition at its finest. And in the world of athleisure wear, like, Elo is up there, I kind of understand, but then there are a lot of people also up there, right? There are Skims, there's Nike, there was Fabletics. So I would actually think about where that brand is. I haven't heard about it in a while. And there are a couple of other ones. There's even a popular one. That one, I'll try to remember what it is, but you get the drift and you kind of understand what I'm saying. So people are like, why is this an entry into luxury with them? And the craziest thing is the bag wasn't even a gym bag. So it's sort of like, what exactly are you guys doing? But then again, when we're talking about recession indicators, there's a famous lipstick index where luxury brands are trying to just have more consumers. So in short, they make them indulge. And obviously that is why Louis Vuitton would want to release a lipstick that is $160 where people are complaining. And then drugstore brands such as Elf and all of the rest, everybody is wondering, why would we buy a $160 lipstick when everybody is practically complaining that Elf raised their prices? And we know what we're talking about, Elf, like drugstore of the drugstores. But again, we're talking about recession in a way, but then Elf just acquired Elibiba's brand, which is Rode, and they have even gone into the New York Stock Exchange. That's a different ball game entirely. I want to see where that will span out. I'm going to give it a couple of months and years. I will kind of understand where that is going to. But then again, let me come back to Nigerian luxury brands. First of all, when you use the word luxury, please know that your quality needs to be up to par, your customer service needs to be up to par, your tailoring, your finishing, your packaging, your branding. I understand where certain things are coming from when they say luxury, because marketing alone would eat deep into your profit if you don't price properly. So I kind of get it when they say luxury in a way, but also if your marketing does not scream luxury, please do not add luxury. Honestly, you can be aspirational, and that's one thing I wanted to touch on. One thing Nigerian brands are missing is the context of being aspirational, is the context of the midpoint and mid-level price point, right? It's the context of your average Nigerians, again, your consumers' reality. How much are we willing to spend? We understand that, oh, obviously they are the one of ones, right? And then there are the people who are also into the African fashion. And I'm using fashion industry as this is in the global context, but I'm honestly talking about every industry, right? When you are pricing your outfit in dollars, there is a side of me that gets it in a way, but then your average Nigerian consumer, I can understand if you say you are not catering to them. But again, there has to be a middle ground in all of these things. Why the context of luxury is so annoying is because at the end of the day, your finishing does not scream luxury. Almost everything that you do does not scream luxury. It's a full package at the end of the day. And why I said one thing, at this rate at which we are going in terms of Nigerian fashion, in terms of so we like fashion, we want to be fashionable, we will spend money to look good, but do not miss your way because there is some form of hype from the international world. Fashion Week is coming, certain things are coming. Lagos Fashion Week is one of those tourist things that people want to come to. I've seen people compare it to New York Fashion Week. I've seen people compare it to Paris Fashion Week. There's already a lot of global eyes on the Nigerian fashion in terms of exporting. But let's not forget, this is how we started with crude oil, right? And then we started exporting and we forgot that we need that thing in the first place. We're repeating history. We talk about our politicians, we talk about all of the people before us, but again, we're honestly repeating history. I get it. You please make your coins whenever and however you need to make it, but do not forget your mid-level consumers, and which is why Halo was an important topic for this, because again, everybody who is their consumer, we're like, what exactly are you people doing, right? It's honestly a risk. It's a risk that might pay off for them in terms of segregation, in terms of having a different clientele to charge more for certain things. People would buy it. Status symbol is a thing. Why is Becca Bloom our favorite influencer at this point in time? Why did we have a craze about Love is Easy wedding, right? It's just because wealth is so beautiful to watch. It's so beautiful to immerse ourselves in that reality. But is that reality the true reality? I hope you've picked one or two things. Again, I understand people, this is not a case to bash Nigerian brands or the term luxury. It's just sort of you guys to understand, or we all to understand what is happening globally, so that we do not outsell ourselves out of the market. Again, we use crude oil as an example. When we were hot and we were exporting it and we forgot what it meant to localize that. Anyways, I'll see you guys on my next one. Please do not forget to love, like, subscribe and share. Bye.